I'm back. Anyway, now I'm going to show you business cards. Okay, so again, I'm going to go to Publisher. Again, we're going to use built-in templates. Let me just scoot this little guy up a little bit there. You only need to see one of me, not two of me. Okay, so I'm going to go to built-in. And this time we're going to do business cards. Now, before we talk about business cards, I want to show you something. You guys are going to create a business card, a letterhead, and a brochure about a business that you've either made up or maybe mom and dad are involved in, okay? Actually, I think the brochure is going to end up being about a place. So your letterhead and your business card, I want them to match. You're also going to have a flyer advertising a sale. So today I want to show you this. This is CMS letterhead, and this is a CMS business card. See how the logos and the colors kind of match? In Desktop Publisher, you have several choices. So here's one. This is called Brocade, and you've got the card and the label that match. So whatever colors you choose and whatever design you use, you need it to match. All right? There are several different ones that you can see, and I'm going to send these in for the teacher to show you. And yes, he is a certified teacher, so please be respectful to him. Okay? And this is what a full sheet of business cards looks like. So there's going to be 10 to a page. Your labels were 30 to a page. This is going to print 10 to a page. You do have an option where you can print it 1 to a page, but for this assignment, I just don't want you worrying about that. Now, before I even choose my business card, I can come over here where it says business information, and I can tell it to create new. I can pre-fill what I want it to know, and that way I'm not forgetting the information. So where it says individual name, put your name. Maybe you're the owner of the company. Use your imagination. So for title, I might put owner or CEO or whatever. Just spell it right. Okay. What's your business name? So mine might be, I think I'll do Terry's Crafts. Terri Crafts. Now, people are going to look at this and go, her name's Teresa, but it's called Terry's Crafts. So they're going to learn right away that even though my name, my official name is Teresa, they can call me Terry. All right, so primary address. Remember from our label, that's going to be the name, in this case, your name or the name of your company. So I'll put Terry's Crafts. And I'm going to again put, Lord have mercy, I can't even spell my name. Okay, quit laughing. Your turns are coming. All right, so 1, 2, 3, Apple Valley Way. And again, your city, state, and zip come on the next line. So Cornelius, Cornelius, North Carolina, 28031. All right. You've got a phone, fax, and email. I don't really care what you put there as long as you're changing it. I don't want to see template information. I only want to see your information. So let's just put 704-872. Let's just make up one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And so my fax might be one number different. 704. 872, and we'll make it 1235. All right, my email. Let's make it Terry's Crafts, Terri, Terry's Crafts. I cannot spell today. Terry's CRAFTS. You can't. I don't think you can put an apostrophe in your email. So let me take that out. Too much going on here. Terry, CRAFTS, at, we'll say Yahoo, yahoo.com. So I just want you to be consistent. You're creating this. When you get this information, I'd probably write it down somewhere so when you do your letterhead, you've got the exact same information, okay? Big business tag or logo. Let me see. What can we say for crafts? CRAFTY, crafty, crafters. Sounds silly, but hey, it's a catching thing. It's just like the logos for Red Robin is Yum, or I say logo, the motto. When you think of your different ones like Nike and the other ones, or McDonald's, what do you think of when they say that? So we can click here to add a logo. And I don't really want to go to my picture file, but you know what? I'll do this. I'll put a picture of my son in there playing a guitar. That's his craft. And we'll just say save. Okay? All right, now I'm going to choose from any one of these. Now you've got several other templates down here, but remember, see how this is Perforation, Photoscope, Modular, Maker, Color Band. You're going to need to choose the exact same one next time. I think Eric would probably look better on, let's choose this one. This one's called Marker, so remember that. So when you do your letterhead and your flyer, you're using the same template. And then come down here and click Create. Now you'll notice by doing that, I've already got my phone number, all this stuff is already in here, all the titles. All you have to do is add things to make it fancy. When I click on the picture, I can click on the Format button, and I gotta move my picture so I can get to the button I want. When I go to Format, and it's not there. Okay. What I'm looking for is a cropping tool. If you see it, yell at me. Anyway, you can take your picture and you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever you need to do. Hopefully your videos will show you that. I wanted to crop, oh, there it is. It's just not active. So maybe if I insert a different kind of picture. So maybe let's say insert online image. And I do a lot of quilting, so Quilting. Boy, laughing at my spelling, I can hear you all the way over here. Okay, so let's just pick one. That's going to be my picture. Alrighty, I like that. So I think instead of the blue in the background, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to tell it to go to the back. So applied background, I'll tell it to fill. If you tell it to do it as a tile, it'll be a whole bunch of little stuff. So I'm going to get rid of this background and get rid of this one and this one and this one. So I can take Eric's picture now and I can move it. What do I need to do to my words so you can see them? I've got them over here. Terry's Crafts is showing up. And even though this is off the picture, that's not what I want to print, so that's okay. I can highlight these and I can bold them. I can make them a different color if I want. So let's try white and see what that does. Does that show up a little better? This is what I mean by contrast. So when you've got a bunch of color in the background, you need letters that are going to show up. All right, so let's go back to white for that. And we can just change all of this to white. Now, things that your card needs to say. It needs to tell them where your business is, when is it open, how do they get there? If there's not an address or a phone number, how do they get a hold of you? So all that information needs to be on there. And by filling in the new contact information in the very beginning, you've got a lot of that already pre-filled for you and you don't have to worry about it. If you skip that step, you just click on the different blocks and type in what you want to type. But that way it comes in for you. You can change the fonts if you want. Let's say I want to make this stand out more. So maybe I want to go to something like this and make it a little bigger. Aha, it's coming out of the box. So I got to make my box bigger or my letters smaller. My city and state is still not showing up, so let me make it just a tad smaller. We'll go back to a 12. Now I've got everything. You can also do some other things. When it's highlighted, highlight the words. And let's say I want to use my format tool. Right here where I've got text boxes, I can do something neat like put a border around the letters. Let's see what that looks like. A little blurry, but I can pick others. So it has to be active for that to work. I can do things to make my letters stand out. So don't just do what I'm doing. Play with the tools. And ooh, that doesn't show up at all. Play with the tools. Find something you like. Make it work for you. So let's pick a thinner one. If you don't like that, or if you want to fill it, this is a cool tool too. I can highlight this and I can fill the text. I can fill it with more colors. I can fill it with tints. I can fill it with fill effects. And you have gradients. You have solid colors. This is kind of neat. You can kind of pull this over You can add other ones, and you can go to your color tab and pick other colors that you want in different places. So watch as I do this. I'll do some pinks and some purples. I'll put another one there. And as I fill this and say okay, look how it filled all my different colors. So you can be really creative with Publisher. Remember to stay within the lines. Remember that I need every template either erased or filled in with something else. I don't want to see any logos that say this is template information. So you've got to make sure all that is done. You can put a border around this picture if you wanted to, but right now you've got that extra stuff there. I'm trying to see how I can get, the cropping tool just doesn't want to highlight. So normally what I do is I crop this extra space off, but it's not letting me. So this is a good example of a business card, but keep in mind, you've got to repeat the same thing for all your other tools. So save it, close it, upload it, remember what style you used, remember what pictures and fonts you used, and you're going to do the same thing when you do your letterhead stationery and when you do your business flyer. Have a blessed day, guys. Bye.